Are you curious about the marks you were born with? What if I told you that these marks, which we often don't think much about, might have stories to tell us about who we are and where we come from? Today, we will delve into the world of birthmarks and discover what secrets they might hold. Could these little or big spots on our skin not just be random, but have meanings tied to our lives and spirits? Let's find out together as we explore the hidden spiritual meanings of birthmarks. Long ago, people looked at birthmarks in many different ways. In some places, they thought birthmarks were unique signs from the gods. They believed if you had a birthmark, the gods had marked you for a particular reason or given you an exceptional job. Imagine being told your birthmark meant the gods chose you. But not all stories from the past were positive. In the Middle Ages, some believed birthmarks were linked to witches or magic. They thought if you had a particular mark, it might mean you had magical powers or had made a deal with a magical creature. It's interesting to see how people's ideas about birthmarks changed depending on where they lived and what they believed. In some cultures, birthmarks were considered good luck or showed you were special or essential. It's fascinating how one little mark can mean many different things to different people. Now, if we look around the world, we see that every culture has its own stories about birthmarks. In some places, they believe your birthmark can tell you what you're meant to do or what kind of person you are. For example, a mark on your hand might mean you'll be a leader, while one on your foot might mean you'll travel a lot. In other parts of the world, people see birthmarks as a link to their family's past or even a sign of who they were in a previous life. It's like having a little piece of history or a previous adventure written on your skin. What's remarkable is seeing how everyone, no matter where they're from, tries to find meaning in their birthmarks. Whether it's a sign of luck, an extraordinary power, or a connection to the past, birthmarks are a way for us to imagine and dream about the stories of our lives. Now, let's talk about the birthmarks you might have seen or had on your skin. There are mainly two types. First, we have what's called vascular birthmarks. These happen because of blood vessels that don't form the way they usually do. They can be red or purple and sometimes look like a flat or slightly raised patch on the skin. The second type is pigmented birthmarks. These are all about color and happen because of the pigment in our skin. They can be light brown to black and come in various shapes and sizes, sometimes even changing as we grow. Where these birthmarks are on our body can also be part of their story. Some people think that a birthmark on your left foot means one thing, while one on your right shoulder might mean something else. Each body part has its language for telling us about these marks. So, what do these locations mean? Well, every culture has its ideas, but let's look at some common beliefs. A birthmark on the head or face is often seen as a sign of good fortune or intelligence, marking you for success right from the start. If you have a birthmark on your chest or heart area, some say it shows you're a person full of love and kindness, deeply caring about others. Birthmarks on the arms and legs can be seen as signs of a person who's always on the move, ready for adventure. These interpretations aren't about deciding your fate, but offering a fun and thoughtful way to think about our unique features. Just like looking at the stars and imagining the constellations, finding meaning in the location of our birthmarks is a way for us to connect with ourselves and the world around us. Let's consider how birthmarks play a role in our identity. For many of us, these marks are more than just a spot on our skin. They're a part of who we are, conversation starters, features that make us unique, or even sources of pride. In a world where so many things can be changed or altered, birthmarks remain one of the few permanent personal signatures we carry from birth. How we feel about our birthmarks can also reflect how we see ourselves. Some of us might have learned to love our birthmarks, seeing them as symbols of our individuality. Others might still be learning to appreciate them. What's important is the journey towards accepting every part of ourselves, recognizing that these marks contribute to our unique story. Today, the conversation around birthmarks is changing. With more awareness and acceptance of diverse beauty standards, birthmarks are increasingly celebrated as part of what makes each of us unique. Social media and public figures who proudly show their birthmarks have helped shift the perception from something to hide to something to celebrate. In the medical world, while some birthmarks are treated for health reasons, the approach is often about ensuring the individual's well-being rather than altering their appearance for cosmetic reasons alone. This shift towards accepting and celebrating natural features, including birthmarks, is a positive step toward broader societal acceptance of diverse forms of beauty. Science continues to explore the mysteries behind birthmarks, offering new insights into how they form and what they might mean for our health. Yet, even as we learn more, the fascination with the spiritual and personal significance of birthmarks remains. It's a reminder that our connection to these marks goes beyond the skin, touching on profound questions of identity, destiny, and the human experience. While understanding the relationship between birthmarks and health is essential, most birthmarks are harmless and merely a part of our unique appearance. Some can indicate health issues requiring attention. This doesn't mean every mark is a cause for concern, but it highlights the importance of understanding our bodies and paying attention to possible changes. A significant topic that emerges in comprehending and appreciating birthmarks is developing self-acceptance. Learning to see birthmarks not just as random marks, but as part of our individual stories, can be a decisive step toward accepting our natural selves. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that involves recognizing our beauty in all its forms. Encouraging conversations about birthmarks and sharing stories can help build a more inclusive perception of beauty that celebrates differences rather than seeking conformity. By promoting acceptance, we pave the way for a society where everyone feels valued and confident in their skin, regardless of the marks they carry. This shift towards self-acceptance fosters a deeper connection with ourselves and others. It invites us to look beyond the surface, recognizing that beauty and identity are complex and multifaceted. In doing so, we accept our birthmarks and celebrate the diversity and richness of the human experience. By celebrating these differences, we affirm our identity and foster a culture of acceptance and appreciation for the varied tapestries of life around us. It's a step towards a world where every person can feel proud of their unique features, understanding that our differences make us truly beautiful. Today, we delve into the spiritual significance of solar and lunar eclipses, those awe-inspiring events that have captivated humanity since time immemorial. Eclipses are not merely astronomical phenomena. They are celestial tapestries woven with threads of cultural myths, spiritual beliefs, and cosmic energy. As we embark on this exploration, we invite you to open your mind to the myriad interpretations and practices that surround these extraordinary events. Join us as we uncover the hidden meanings behind the sun's disguise and the moon's shadow, revealing how these cosmic occurrences have shaped human consciousness and spiritual practices across the globe. At the heart of our journey are the eclipses themselves, celestial events that occur when the Earth, Moon, and Sun align in the cosmos. To truly appreciate their spiritual significance, we must first grasp their astronomical essence. A solar eclipse happens during the day when the moon positions itself directly between the Earth and the Sun, casting a shadow over the Earth and turning day into night for a fleeting moment. Lunar eclipses, on the other hand, occur at night when the Earth aligns between the Sun and the Moon, casting its shadow on the Moon and bathing it in hues ranging from orange to deep red. Eclipses come in various forms, each with its own beauty and rarity. Solar eclipses are classified as partial when only a portion of the sun is obscured, total when the sun is completely hidden, revealing the stunning corona, and annular when the moon does not completely cover the sun, leaving a ring of light. Lunar eclipses can be partial, where only part of the moon enters Earth's shadow, total, where the moon fully dives into Earth's umbra and takes on a reddish glow, and penumbral, the most subtle type where the moon passes through the outer part of Earth's shadow, often going unnoticed. To understand the spiritual significance of eclipses, we must journey back to the dawn of civilization. Ancient cultures viewed these celestial events with wonder and sometimes dread, often interpreting them as powerful omens or divine messages. In Mesopotamia, eclipses were believed to foretell the fate of kings, while ancient Chinese culture saw them as a dragon consuming the sun or moon, prompting ceremonies to scare away the dragon and release the celestial body. As our understanding of eclipses evolved from fear to fascination, the spiritual and cultural significance continued to flourish. Eclipses served as a bridge between the earthly and the divine, providing a tangible connection to the cosmos and its mysterious forces. Ancient Greeks were among the first to predict eclipses and understand their astronomical basis, yet the awe and reverence for these events persisted. Solar eclipses, events where the day turns into night, have long been symbols of renewal, transformation, and rebirth across cultures. They are seen as moments when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is at its thinnest, allowing profound moments of reflection and connection. The darkness of a solar eclipse represents a time to shed unwanted layers of self, beliefs, or the past, akin to a snake shedding its skin. This metaphor of rebirth encourages individuals to reflect on their lives, identify areas for change or improvement, and set intentions for personal growth and renewal. The unique energy of a solar eclipse is viewed as auspicious for meditation, prayer, and setting new goals, as it amplifies cosmic energy and intentions. Lunar eclipses, with their distinctive red glow, have captivated human imagination as moments of unveiling hidden knowledge, emotions, and aspects of the self lying in shadow. They are seen as times for introspection, offering a mirror to our inner worlds and inviting exploration of neglected or avoided parts of our psyche. Lunar eclipses symbolize cycles of change and renewal, reflecting the phases of life. They are pivotal for rituals focused on emotional release, forgiveness, and connecting with intuition and the deeper self. In astrology, eclipses are viewed as gateways to understanding inner selves and life paths. Solar eclipses under the new moon symbolize new beginnings and planting seeds for future endeavors. Lunar eclipses during the full moon bring culmination, realization, and the revelation of shadows, prompting emotional and spiritual cleansing. The zodiac signs in which eclipses occur offer nuanced understanding of energies at play, guiding personal and collective experiences. Across cultures, eclipses hold deep symbolic significance. In ancient Egypt, they symbolized cosmic balance and moments of divine testing, urging meditation on order and chaos. In the Americas, indigenous peoples revered eclipses with rituals that underscored communal support during cosmic uncertainty. In Indonesia, communal prayers sought protection and blessings from the divine. Each culture's interpretation of eclipses reflects its deepest beliefs and values, celebrating the dance of the sun and moon as a reflection of cosmic harmony and cyclical nature. In conclusion, eclipses are not just physical events but are imbued with deep symbolic significance. They offer moments of reflection, connection, and transformation that touch the core of human existence. Through the lens of diverse cultures and spiritual practices, eclipses illuminate the spiritual dimensions of our journey, inviting us to explore the deeper mysteries of the universe and our place within it. Those of us who crave attention and care, this period of darkness is not one to be feared but embraced as a sacred space for introspection and healing. During eclipses, we are encouraged to release old wounds, patterns, and karmic debts that have held us back. The energy of these cosmic events supports the cleansing of our emotional, physical, and spiritual selves, facilitating a process of renewal. This is a time to let go of past grievances, to forgive ourselves and others, and to set intentions for healing and growth. The process of renewal during eclipses is akin to the natural cycles of the earth where after every night comes a new dawn, and after every winter, the promise of spring. We are reminded that no matter how profound the darkness, light will always return, bringing with it new life and opportunities for growth. Eclipses teach us the art of resilience, the strength to endure shadows, and the courage to step into the light anew. The impact of eclipses extends beyond individual healing and renewal, touching the very heart of our collective consciousness. These celestial events have the power to awaken a deeper sense of unity and spiritual awareness across humanity. They serve as reminders of our shared destiny and the interconnectedness of all existence. Eclipses challenge us to expand our consciousness, to look beyond the material and the mundane, and to embrace a more holistic view of life. They urge us to recognize the spiritual essence that binds us, to see beyond differences, and to work together towards a higher purpose. This awakening is about realizing our potential for compassion, empathy, and unconditional love, not just for our fellow human beings but for all life on Earth. In times of eclipses, the veil between the physical and spiritual realms thins, offering us a glimpse into the mysteries of the universe and our place within it. It's a moment to reflect on our spiritual journey, to question, to seek, and to connect with the divine, however we perceive it. This collective spiritual awakening can lead to significant shifts in how we live, govern, and interact with our planet, promoting a more sustainable, equitable, and compassionate world. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, eclipses stand out as moments of profound change, healing, and awakening. They are not merely physical phenomena but spiritual milestones that guide us towards deeper understanding, compassion, and unity. As we witness the celestial dance of light and shadow, we are reminded of the cycles of renewal that govern both the cosmos and the human spirit. Eclipses offer us the opportunity to reflect, heal, and grow together, forging a path towards a collective awakening and a brighter, more connected future. Eclipses, in their majestic harmony of sun, moon, and earth, teach us the timeless lesson of balance between light and dark, action and reflection, the external world and the inner self. They remind us that in every ending lies the seed of a new beginning, and in every shadow, the potential for illumination. By embracing the cyclical nature of existence, we learn to navigate life's ebb and flow with grace, resilience, and an open heart. The spiritual journey illuminated by eclipses is one of continuous evolution, where moments of darkness serve as fertile ground for growth, insight, and the rekindling of our inner light. They encourage us to shed the layers that no longer serve us, to heal the wounds that bind us, and to step forward into our true essence with courage and faith. You are invited to carry forth the light of understanding and transformation into your lives and the world at large. The journey does not end here. It is an ongoing voyage of discovery, healing, and awakening to the interconnectedness of all things. Let us take forward the lessons of unity, compassion, and renewal inspired by eclipses, weaving them into the fabric of our daily lives. In doing so, we contribute to a collective awakening, a shift towards a more conscious, caring, and connected world. Each of us, in our own way, can be a beacon of light, guiding ourselves and others through the shadows towards a brighter, more harmonious future. In the silent communion with the cosmos during an eclipse, we are reminded of the vast, mysterious beauty of existence and our place within it. May we continue to seek, to question, and to grow, guided by the celestial lights of the sun and moon, and the infinite light that resides within each of us. Thank you for joining this journey through the spiritual significance of solar and lunar eclipses. May the insights and energies of these celestial events inspire and accompany you on your path, lighting the way towards inner peace, understanding, and connection with the universe and one another. Have you ever felt like the universe was trying to tell you something? There were signs all around, if only you knew how to interpret them. Today, we're going to explore this fascinating concept together. We're not just talking about coincidences, but about the moments when you feel a deeper connection to the world around you, a sense of guidance from the universe itself. We aim to help you recognize these signs and understand their significance in your life. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's something here for everyone. So let's delve into the mysterious language of the universe and discover what messages might be waiting for you. But to hear the universe's whispers, we must first learn to listen. Listening isn't just about hearing, but sensing, feeling, and intuition. Our intuition plays a crucial role in recognizing the signs the universe sends us. It's that gut feeling, the inner voice that tells us there's more to a situation than meets the eye. But tuning into this intuition can be challenging in our noisy, fast-paced world. It requires us to slow down, be present, and pay attention to the nuances of our environment and experiences. Signs from the universe aren't limited to one form. They can manifest in various ways. You might see recurring numbers on clocks, license plates, or receipts. You may have vivid dreams that carry a message, or repeatedly notice specific animals or patterns in nature. These signs are the universe's way of speaking to us, guiding us, and sometimes even offering reassurance or warning. One of the most common ways the universe communicates with us is through numbers. This phenomenon, often called angel numbers, involves repeatedly seeing specific sequences of numbers in various aspects of our daily lives. Each sequence is believed to have its unique meaning and message. For instance, seeing 111 might be a call to pay attention to your thoughts and intentions, as this number is often associated with manifestation. Meanwhile, 333 might signify the presence of your spiritual guides or a reminder that you're supported in your journey. But why numbers? Numbers are a universal language. Regardless of where or what language you speak, numbers hold the same meaning. This makes them an ideal medium for the universe to communicate with us. To notice and interpret these numbers, It's essential to be mindful of the context in which they appear. What were you thinking about when you saw them? How did seeing the number make you feel? Reflecting on these questions can help decode the message behind the numbers. To incorporate this into your daily life, note when you encounter recurring numbers. Keep a small journal or use your phone to jot down when and where you see these numbers, along with any thoughts or feelings you have. Over time, you may notice relevant patterns or messages to your journey. Interpreting the universe's signs is a deeply personal and intuitive process. It involves more than just recognizing patterns. It's about connecting these patterns to the context of our lives. The key to accurate interpretation lies in considering these signs' timing, emotional resonance, and relevance to our current life situations. When you encounter a sign, take a moment to reflect on its potential meanings. Ask yourself, what was I thinking about or feeling before this sign appeared? How does this sign relate to my current life questions or challenges? Reflection and introspection are crucial tools in deciphering the messages intended for us. But it's also essential to balance intuition and rational thought. While our gut feelings can guide us toward understanding a sign's significance, applying rational thought allows us to consider the sign's practical implications. This balanced approach ensures that we're not merely reacting to signs but thoughtfully considering how they align with our personal growth and decisions. Once we've interpreted a sign, the next step is to act on the message. This doesn't necessarily mean making immediate drastic changes based on every sign we interpret. Instead, it's about incorporating guidance into our lives to support our growth and well-being. Action can be as simple as adjusting our mindset, making small changes in our behavior, or taking steps toward goals that the signs are nudging us toward. Remember, the universe's messages often encourage us to move beyond our comfort zones and face our fears. While this can be challenging, it's also an opportunity for profound personal development. Skepticism is a natural part of the human experience, especially when interpreting the intangible or the unseen. It's okay to question the validity of signs or the idea that the universe is communicating with us. Skepticism can be healthy, prompting us to seek a deeper understanding and clarity. To those who are skeptical, consider approaching the concept of the universe's messages with an open mind. Experiment with observing and reflecting on signs without the pressure of immediate belief. Over time, you may find personal evidence that shifts your perspective, or you may gain a deeper appreciation for the mystery and interconnectedness of life. Remember, the journey of understanding the universe's signs is as much about exploring the possibilities as it is about finding concrete answers. It's a path that invites curiosity, openness, and a willingness to explore the unknown aspects of our existence. Living with an awareness of the universe's signs is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It involves continuously honing our ability to perceive, interpret, and act on the messages that come our way. This heightened awareness can lead to a more connected and harmonious life, where we feel guided by a force greater than ourselves. Attuning to the universe's messages encourages us to live more mindfully and intentionally. It asks us to pay attention to the present moment, the subtle shifts in our environment, and the inner stirrings of our hearts and minds. Doing so gives us a more profound understanding of our path and purpose. As we close this exploration, consider how you might remain open and receptive to the signs the universe sends your way. Cultivate an attitude of curiosity and openness, balanced with discernment and patience. Trust in your ability to navigate the signs, knowing that each one offers an opportunity for growth, understanding, and connection. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the universe's messages. May your journey be filled with meaningful signs, insightful interpretations, and the courage to follow where they lead. Remember, the universe is always speaking. We must listen and respond with an open heart and mind.